you know, defensively, we started locking up and changed our defense a little bit. We went to what we call a hit or a shadow, and Desi soft trapped, and you know, I thought it helped us for 4 defensive possessions, kind of get the ball out of certain players' hands, you know, specifically Tyree and you know, Schuler in particular. But you know, I thought down the stretch, defended, rebounded, and we got shots with players that we wanted taking shots. And then I thought, you know, from a free throw standpoint, with the game on the line, Jimmy Witt and Isaiah and Adrian, I thought those guys did an incredible job making shots. And you know, 49 points in the second half. I thought we played with some really good pace, and you know, Isaiah put on the show shooting-wise.
Kevin?
Isaiah also made some defensive plays, like a block shot. You guys might transition. He got a late steal when you had a 1-possession lead and free throws after that. Talk about him at both ends a little bit, because the shooting was there, but the defensive end too.
Yeah, I would say that, you know, you know, the biggest surprise, or whatever word you want to use, is he's such a good defender. Like, I think he's a great defender. I don't think he's a good defender. I think he's a great defender. He's long. He's got great anticipation. He understands his assignment every night. It's not often that when you have a scorer, you can put him on an offensive weapon of the other team, and we do that for him, which is a concern at times, just because we rely on him so much offensively and you worry about his legs. But there is absolutely no doubt that he's one of the best defenders in this league from a guard standpoint, and I think he doesn't get enough credit defensively.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned. Go ahead, Bob.
Sorry.
That's all right. You mentioned those waning moments, some of those possessions defensively. It seemed like you did a good job pushing out high. Some of those guards, Schuler and Tyree, just pushing those guys out high, making it more disruptive, tougher on those guys.
Yeah, we felt like, you know, points off turnovers, and we actually, you know, we had Jimmy Witt face guard the last 4.5 minutes of the game. And then, like I mentioned, we had Desi lead his man and try to go trap softly. And, you know, I thought defensively we couldn't ask for anything more down the stretch.
Eric, I had a two for one. First, you're down 11 to Indiana, come back and win. Isaiah kind of gets you going, you close out free throws. You're down 11 today, Isaiah gets you going, you close out free throws. What does that say about you guys to win 2 road games when you're down 11 in the second half like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I mean, I watched the Indiana game today against Ohio State. That's a tough place to play, and I just think that this group, like, we don't really fear anything, you know, and in the huddle, halftime, like, they still think they're going to win, you know, and I think that's a mark of a really tough team, and I think they're tough-minded. I mean, you look at our games. I mean, we literally could be sitting here without a loss too. You know, we're 1 rebound away at LSU, and certainly, you know, the last 40 seconds at Western Kentucky, but I think our team likes playing on the road, believe it or not. I think some teams, you know, I don't know what word you want to use, but some teams can get shook on the road, and I don't feel that way with this group.
And Mason had 9 assists. I mean, he had a nice scoring game, but he was really a playmaker today. What do you think of that and all his assists?
Yeah, I mean, we put the ball in Mason's hands so much, and usually we put it in his hands to be a scorer. Tonight, he respected the defense, and I thought, you know, incredible, you know, passing plays and incredible unselfish plays, and not trying to force things. And, you know, Isaiah gets some good looks too, because Mason, you know, causes a little bit of, you know, alertness with the defense, and those 2 guys just kind of feed off each other. But I was really proud of Mason not trying to force things. I mean, he recognized tonight that Isaiah was rolling, and he made some incredible passes. And again, he's playing the power forward, but he's really a kind of a point guard for us as well at times.
You guys, somebody else? No, go ahead. Okay. You've only played 2 your last 7 in Fayetteville. Now you get 2 next week. Just how good is it to, well, first of all, to get a split after such a tough loss the other night, and then to be going home for 2 games where you haven't played back-to-back?
Yeah, we can't wait to get home. I mean, I hope we have a great crowd Wednesday. I think that, you know, the team's effort has earned the respect of the state. You know, and the last time we were in there, it was rocking, and we hope it's rocking on Wednesday. And we just got to get ready for Vanderbilt.
Okay.
two-parter here. You guys were one of 19 Power 5 schools or high major schools that played 3 road games in non-conference. How big was that when you start talking about keeping your cool down the stretch, fourth quarter, you might be down double digits? Talk about that experience.
Yeah, I think that, you know, playing the road games really helped us. I mean, you know, it's not often that Power 5, you know, there's a lot of Power 5 teams that play neutral site games. But to go to Georgia Tech and to go to, you know, Western's a hard place to play. It's been that way for, you know, however many years. You ask any old-time coach that's retired that's played at Western Kentucky, and they know that's hard. And you know, an ACC team in Georgia Tech, and then a Big Ten team in Indiana, like, it was a challenge for our team, and I thought we stepped up, and you know, you win 2 out of those 3 is pretty good. And look, LSU's a really good team too, and I mean, we couldn't have rebounded the ball any worse at that game and still had a chance to win that one.
Last thing,